SABC News. Well, 2017 has been one of the worst years for Gauteng school children. Almost 100 pupils were victims of sexual harassment in provincial schools. In the biggest scandal of the year, a primary school guard was arrested for allegedly molesting over 80 primary school girls. A school coach was nabbed for sexually grooming dozens of boys. And these are just some of the cases that prompted the Provincial Department of Education to reassess its hiring process and rethink its security issues.
A hectic year for the Gauteng Department of Education. In what is meant to be a safe space for learning and growth, many school children were left scarred. Incidents of sexual abuse in a number of provincial schools left parents angered and dismayed. It was in May that the country was left reeling in shock. Over 20 boys between 15 and 16 from Parktown Boys High School came forth with shocking revelations. They alleged that their 22-year-old assistant water polo coach had been sexually grooming them.
How can the learners not come out with such a incident that we really are concerned about? Then we said we need to look at the code of conduct, look at how educators and non-educators that are employed at the school, how are they operating, and just to encourage learners to come out in the event of any eventuality, if there's any assault, whether sexual or otherwise.
CCTV footage of him fondling a pupil emerged, leading to his arrest. He now faces 160 charges, including rape and sexual harassment, and his case will go on trial next year. Not long after that case went public, another shocker. Dozens of primary school girls sexually molested allegedly by a guard at their school.
My child is a victim of this.
So how is this affected?
I'm a grown lady, so I'm thinking this thing. It's painful. So how about a 7-year girl? It's been done like this.
The man was arrested and is currently in custody, facing over 80 charges of sexual assault. Another revelation, an additional case of sexual assault against another school patroller in Hammanskraal has been brought forth. After these two cases, more and more school children came forth.
Since this kind of cases are deposited in the public space, we are starting to pick up cases, and I've spoken to the chairperson of the portfolio committee as well as the HOD of the department, and I've also spoken to Pindi that we might need to establish a crack squad or a task team of some sort.
With increased media attention and pressure from the public, the department was forced to act quickly. The department announced that as of 2018, no school guard or general worker would be hired unless they had undergone thorough screening. But that might still not be enough. Each year, over 20,000 cases of sexual assault are reported in the country, an unenviable statistic. Lopang Alamu, SABC News.